Portmore woman accused of using relative's bank card for over $474,000 in online purchases. A Portmore St. Catherine woman has been charged for allegedly using a relative's bank card to make online purchases amounted to $474,000. 24-year-old Amelia Vinson of Caymanas Estate is charged with unauthorized access to computer data, simple larceny, and conspiracy. The transactions reportedly occurred between March 12 and July. Police report that a relative sought assistance from Vinson to withdraw and deposit money at an automated banking machine. After receiving her help, he was reportedly later contacted by a representative from his bank who informed him of unauthorized online purchases made using his card. The transactions were reportedly linked to an account bearing Vinson's name. According to the police, further investigation by the complainant revealed that Vinson conspired with two others to purchase goods amounting to $474,000. A report was made to the police and Vinson was arrested. She was subsequently charged after giving a caution statement in the presence of her attorney. Her court date is being finalized. DPP charged agencies involved in fighting against human trafficking to resist notion that they should work alone. Director of Public Prosecutions DPP Paula Llewellyn has charged all agencies involved in fighting against human trafficking to resist the notion that each entity has to work alone. Noting the numerous challenges associated with dealing with human trafficking, DPP Llewellyn is stressing the importance of strengthening partnerships. This includes information sharing and coordination, survivor information approaches, and capacity building. DPP Llewellyn says there is no time for what she calls turf tension. She further urged persons to not be daunted by the challenges experienced when trying to tackle human trafficking. DPP Llewellyn was speaking during a Caribbean Trafficking in Persons Forum in Montego Bay, St. James.
So all of us in the different agencies, one, you have to make sure that you resist any urge to work in silo. Two, you have to make sure you resist the urge to have this turf tension. In other words, I want my agency to look better or consult. No, because at the end of the day, all agencies are giving service above self. You have to have, what Mrs. Palmer Hamilton, I was there to see, she had an almost religious zeal in the way that she tackled this entire human trafficking and how she continued to educate the entire office in respect of human trafficking. And she made sure that we all kept abreast of what are the challenges. We collaborated to overcome these challenges. And our office worked very close with Mr. Berry and his team in terms of, in fact, from there was a suspicion of a human trafficking event. Mr. Berry and his team would get in touch with the office and benefit from the consultation and the collaboration. And that still continues, although he's no longer there. So challenges there will be, but I'm here to testify to you that the best way that you can come out like fine tempered steel is to go through challenges, to go through the fire, because the cause is righteous, the cause is good, and we have to make sure that we never give up the fight. You become more anointed as the situation gets worse. Stop seeing the challenges as an enemy. A truly anointed person activates in a time of trouble.
Residents of St. Andrew West Central receive Wi-Fi in community. Residents of Cockburn Gardens and supporting communities in St. Andrew West Central now have free access to internet following the launch of Community Wi-Fi initiative by the Universal Service Fund, USF, on Thursday. The launch marks another step in the USF mission to bridge the digital divide across Jamaica, with the agency investing approximately $2.5 billion annually to improve digital access island-wide. 3 Wi-Fi hotspots were unveiled in Cockburn Gardens, each spanning 300 meters and capable of supporting 300 to 400 users. Residents of Mall Road Druidsland, Roden Crescent, and Tower Hill will also benefit from the initiative, which includes 7 repeaters spread across the constituency. The project was carried out in partnership with Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who also serves as Member of Parliament for St. Andrew West Central. Residents and officials gathered at the Dunn Point Primary and Infant School to witness the official launch. Charlton McFarlane, Chief Executive Officer of USF, opened the sermon with a personal reflection. I grew up in Cockburn Gardens. I am a proud product of Cockburn Gardens, and if anything, if a boy from the inner city of Cockburn Gardens can today stand before the citizens of Cockburn Gardens as the head of a government entity, it shows that all dreams are possible. So today is a personal occasion for me, McFarlane stated. He continued, it is indeed about providing digital access that will power all our dreams. This moment belongs to the people of Cockburn Gardens. It belongs to the youth who mark to start online hustle. It belongs to the students who are going back into the class and just need stable internet to pass their PEP examination and CSEC, he stated. It belongs to the single mothers who are building small businesses from the phone that they have in their hand. That's what we do, and that is what it is here for. McFarlane encouraged residents to embrace the opportunity, saying, log on and get plugged in, plug into learning, plug into building something of your own, plug into showing the rest of Jamaica and the rest of the world that your constituency does not define your potential. Senior Superintendent Damon Mandison also offered his support, praising the USF effort to connect underserved communities. I must commend the Universal Service Fund for your continued partnership with communities like these to ensure that we bridge the digital divide and get our community, get our people connected with the rest of the world so that we are not just a catch-up, but just ahead and ensure that our communities are prosperous, Mandison noted. The communities we serve are rich in potential, and the technology that we now have being introduced into them, this public Wi-Fi access service, as tool to unlock the rich potential. As law enforcement, we are actively aware that where communities are served by these levels of technology, it acts as a bridge. In fact, it provides knowledge and skill building and connect communities to the rest of the world. It provides a shift in the trajectory from vulnerability to opportunity. He affirmed, I stand here this afternoon affirming with you that the Jamaica Constabulary Force and supports and stands with you, and that this and all other public Wi-Fi launch across the country, because indeed it's an act as a good for the community, and if it is good for the community, then of course it is good that we support it. Prime Minister Holness in his address underscored the growing importance of internet access in the era of life. The internet is like a physical marketplace that everyone wants to have access to. But if you do not have connectivity, then it is as if you are deprived of the potential of this incredible market space. He noted that while internet use is not just compulsory by law, the shift towards digital services makes it nearly essential. Within these new decades, I would like for the vast majority, 80% or more of our transactions are going to be done digital format, and more of our citizens, including our senior citizens, are going to be using digital platform, he noted. Holness also highlighted the need for increased digital literacy, particularly as more government services move online. I want to commend the Universal Service Fund. They have really, in the last couple of years, expanded their services. This is not a concept of this government, but we have certainly put the resources behind it, and we have expanded it significantly. He concluded by reiterating that government's long-term goal of full internet access and coverage across Jamaica and implore the residents to make use of what they have been given. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.